He can wing it. I've done that.
All right, sorry about all the technical difficulties, but we will be playing this game now. It is played like a game of tic-tac-toe, where our contestants, Babs or Dallas, will ask one of our celebrity squares a question. The celebrity square then responds to the question. They could be telling the truth and giving the contestant a correct answer. They could be lying like a rug, which, as we know, is only 1 or 2 millimeters off the floor in there. Otherwise, there's Z-buffer fighting involved. So it's up to our contestants to determine whether they're lying through their teeth or telling the truth. If they're in correct agreement with that answer, they get their letter in the box. If they can't determine it and they pick the wrong answer, the other player gets their person in the box. Alrighty, so now, unless that would cause a win, you can't win by, the other person can't win by you missing a question, in which case we just sort of have the question over again. Let's go ahead and start off, as we always do, with the letter X. That's Babs. Babs, which one of our celebrity squares would you like to answer a question for you?
I'm going to start off with Glob.
And Glob in the center square. Glob. On day 1, which hotspot did you visit that showed the most people according to their central, only to learn that it was the same place you were already at, due to you being the only person at that particular hotspot? Where was it?
It was Phoenix Park.
Phoenix Park. Would you agree or disagree?
Agree.
And that would be a good agreement, Babs. Although your voice sounded very strange there. So act like it was there.
That was be my question. I didn't answer that. I think Dallas may have answered that question. In which case, we can switch over to him. We can switch.
No,
Am I playing wrong? I was agreeing with Babs.
Well, unfortunately, somebody answered correctly for you, and I thought it was you. So X is going to get that center square. I guess, hey, Dallas, thanks for the assist for Babs.
I'm going to let you guys know, that was totally Glob that responded to his own answer. So...
You know what, boys and girls? The judges have decided we should try this one more time. So, Babs, you get to go first. Which square would you like to select for you to answer a question?
I think I'd like to go with, let me think about this for a minute.
Tough choice.
Globatron.
Globatron in the center square. On day 2, out of the 3 neighborhoods that you visited, which one did you go to first, Glob? Which neighborhood did you visit first?
Hippie Islands.
Hippie Islands. Would you agree or disagree, Bab?
I'm going to have to disagree with that.
That would be a good disagreement. So X will get the center square. All right. Oh, all righty. And now we're over to Dallas.
I'm going to take the bottom left.
The bottom left is Lady Misty, I think, isn't it? I think it's Lady Misty in the bottom left. Oh. All right, so Lady Misty, here comes your question. If you're not hearing anything, we're talking in the zone chat box, and you may want to go outside the zone and come back inside. It takes a few
Yeah,
seconds,
lose my seat.
and then you should be able to hear. All right, Lady Misty, here comes your question. Despite not finding anyone on day 3, which event did Globatron sign up for after searching for events to meet people? She couldn't hear in this box. Ah, okay.
She had to
could be a
refresh the
problem.
zone box.
Yeah, I remember.
Wow, technical problems will happen in there.
What's the question again? I forgot.
The question, oh, sorry. Who was asking? The question was, despite not finding anyone on day 3, which event did Globatron sign up for after searching for events to meet people?
Oh,
Which I will relay here to Lady Misty. You probably couldn't hear me before. Despite not finding anyone on day 3, which event did Globatron sign up for after searching for events to meet people?
He signed up for Dragon Rider Gen my event.
Dragon Rider Jen, would you agree or disagree? Dallas?
Disagree. He went to trivia with the famous Francis.
Indeed, he
Yeah,
went
Dragon
to
Rider
signed up for Tiki
Dare.com.
Talk Trivia. So that is a good disagreement, and Circle's going to get that square.
yeah, Globatron. Maybe if you rode their dragons, you would
Strangely enough, now it's time for the other player to get a turn. So, Babs, which one of our remaining celebrities, all volunteering their time, would you like to call upon now?
I'm going to go with the best dragon rider of all, Music Mom.
Music Mom. Music Mom. On day 4 at Tiki Talk Trivia, who was the first person to voice hello to Globatron? What was the name of that avatar? Music Mom. It's your turn.
We didn't watch the video. We don't know.
She probably went out for a smoke break.
In the other box.
This one, yes, that's the right one.
Yes. And this one, so I think that was Jessica Six tells everyone hello first thing.
Jessica 6, would you agree or disagree, Babs?
I was really expecting Mom to be like lying to me a little bit, but I think she's telling the truth. I'm going to agree.
And she wasn't lying for once. So X is going to get the square. Now we're back over to Dallas.
Why would you think she's a liar? She only tells the truth.
Dallas, who would you like to call upon?
Bottom right of the block.
The bot, yeah, very, very good. Well, it was either that or Ghostbusters. That would be Banshee Kate.
Oh.
Banshee. On day 5, not doing much except for some exploring, what did Globatron do to find out what happened to There.com in the first place?
It checked the National Enquirer. Oh, no, sorry. That really was a bad answer.
We probably should have you in the box so people can hear, Kate. It's this one.
He Googled it.
It disappeared. Oh, shoot.
You broke it.
You're going to have to run out and run back in.
What? You could
Do I have
maybe
to do
tab, just hit the tab
Oh.
button and see.
one moment as we're having more technical difficulties. Wow, this is like pitching on PBS. Call 243-5493. That's 243-KIXC and pledge your support to North State Public Broadcasting.
Worked. I'm in the IM now.
Oh, fantastic. So Banshee Kate, not doing much except for some exploring. What did Globatron do to find out what happened to There.com in the first place?
He looked up old videos on YouTube.
Old
Find
videos on YouTube. Would you agree or disagree?
Agree.
No, he looked at the Wikipedia page and
Be
then he
correct.
decided,
And that would be the correct answer. So we're going to put a circle in the square and get the block. Then we're back over to Babs.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, Babs.
This is such a hard decision. I just really don't know. Maybe I could, call the audience or something. You know what? I think I'm going to take Kaz.
Yay!
Oh, Kaz is in the bottom center. Is that right? Yes. I think that would make some sense there for the block. Here's your question. After watching several videos, what did Globatron learn about There.com?
He learned that Michael Wilson was the owner.
He learned that Michael Wilson is the owner. Would you agree or disagree?
he learned that VMTV was better. I disagree.
I'm disagree with Kaz.
I am just occasionally hearing other people giving answers to the
Yeah.
questions. It's very strange and disturbing.
I'm agree with the answer.
Agreeing with the answer. Michael Wilson is the
No,
owner. Michael Wilson.
I'm disagreeing with the answer.
You're disagreeing with the answer. Well, then that would be a good disagreement because X is going to get that square because actually what he discovered was that it closed on March 9th, 2010 and reopened in 2012.
They closed for a reason.
All right. Then we are back over to Dallas.
Top mid to block.
I wish they'd knock it out.
All right, Dallas. Top right. Right. Did you say
Top middle. Top middle.
Top middle. Is that Bobble? Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. Okay, girly. Here's your question. Days 7, 6, and 8. Well, they probably should be in consecutive order. Let's just say days 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Glob didn't find anyone, but he did discover one there famous landmark and enjoyed it immensely. What landmark did he discover?
After playing around a bit, he found outer space.
Outer space. Fun place indeed. Would you agree or disagree?
What about the little amusement park they have on that one island?
But yeah, I was disagreeing.
You're disagreeing?
Yeah.
And that is a good disagreement. It wasn't so much outer space. It was Abby's sacrifice that impressed him.
Oh,
So Circle's going to get that square.
knew that. You can't complain. You know it.
Hey, Brojo.
Somebody needs to ask stop it.
Answering the questions for the contestants.
Oh, my bad.
Alrighty, I'm so sorry. I've completely lost track. I think we're back to Babs. I think.
We are.
Okay, Babs,
I'm
who would you like to call upon?
I'm going to call on Nellie. Nellie, don't do me wrong.
my. Oh, my.
Thinking about it.
Alrighty, Nellie, here comes your question. On day 10, after participating in Monday Night Bingo, who messaged Glob to ask if he'd like a tour of the islands?
Oh, C1, of course.
Christ one. Would you agree or disagree?
One is a treasure for this for us, and I'm going to have to agree.
And that would be a good agreement. X is going to get the secret square because actually that was the person who messaged him. Awesome job, and we're back over to Dallas.
Middle right for the block.
Middle right is Rickva.
You have to type. You might have to, okay. Yeah. He did that, I think.
It went off again. All right, so anyway, Rickva, here comes your question, and we'll work out the technical thing later. On day 11, Globatron participated in the Babs flotilla for the first time. Out of all the pilots there that night, which pilot did Babs direct Globatron to hop on their hoverboat, saying, quote, "She's a great person to ride with. She will hit every single tree"? Indeed, I will definitely read out Rickva's answer when I see him typing it. Okay, Rickva has typed that it's Ponder who was piloting that hoverboat. Would you agree or disagree?
Disagree hard.
That would be a good disagreement. Circle is going to get that square. And we're back over to Babs, who doesn't, well, darn, get a choice. So Babs, you get the top right. Here comes that, unless we got to win already. No, we don't. Lost. Are you ready to answer a question?
Question. If it's about what I did today, don't ask.
All right, we won't ask about what you did today or what you've got going on in the woodshed, but do turn your question light on, and here comes your question. On day 20, see, it has nothing to do with you, Lost. It's okay. On day 20, Globatron visited Hippie Islands, where he met Zip and got a tour of the hood. According to Zip in the video, what year did he originally buy the Hippie Islands?
Oh, geez. It wasn't back in the Stone Age. I'll say 2004.
2004. Would you agree or disagree?
No, he originally got Hippie Islands in 2009.
2009 is indeed the correct answer, so X is going to get that square. And by process of having more boxes, Babs wins our first game this evening. Righty,
And this was a tie. I really had no idea. I was like, oh, we tied.
I will agree and take the tie if that is available.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and clear off those remaining letters on the board, and we will check in with our contestants this evening first. We'll start with Babs. Babs, what you got exciting going on in there.com?
Oh my God. So I'm loving the return of like all of these long gone Therians. I've seen so many people I just have not thought I was ever going to see again. And these classic events returning, like Therewood Squares. Welcome back, guys. I'm enjoying the new members, new activities, new love, making new friends, watching new Therians fall in love with our world. absolutely. I'm excited about it. But what else I'm doing is CCRs and Full Throttle series, and we're going to go live sometime after midnight tonight with that. There's a quick drawing, a bonus drawing tomorrow night that we do. It takes about 15 minutes. It's right around midnight Eastern time. Then the Babs Flotilla this week is going to be Pajama Party, and that'll be on Wednesday night. So wear your PJs and whatever else whatever you sleep in or don't sleep in, I don't know. And hop in a hoverboat bed with some friends for a little social activity. Sleepwear is recommended, sense of humor required, and that's Wednesday night.
And some protection.
like a bulletproof vest might be a good idea. Did I say that in here? I meant that for the other item. Pay no attention to that, boys and girls, to the man behind the curtain. Let's check in next with Dallas 7. Dallas 7, by the way, welcome to there.com. I hope you're having a great time experiencing it for the first time. I wish I could be new in here again. But what have you been up to recently that's been fun?
Well, I've met some amazing people. You guys are, it's one of those things where, like, you see somebody for the first time, like someone that you've seen like on YouTube, and you hope and pray that that person is that same person, and everyone has been, including you, friends, Trivia, Babs. I got to meet the other night, C1. Like, everyone here has been so genuine, and it's a community that you want to get back to. I'm actually starting to formulate a plan to have a Dungeons and Dragons night every month. Because this isn't just a place that you want to just join and just have the conversation. You actually want to get back as well. And this was completely all thanks to Bob's video. Because I'll be honest, I never heard of there until the video went viral, and it's absolutely just left a lasting impression.
Yeah, and as I said earlier, it may be Superhero Week in there, but we do owe an awful lot to the superhero of Globatron, who really has achieved his goal of bringing there.com back to life. It has been an exciting month at there.com. So welcome, Dallas. All right, now let's check in with our Celebrity Squares and see what they've been up to in there recently. Let's start with a Music Mom up in the top left. Works better in the box since we're recording here, Music Mom.
Well, I had some harrowing experiences with my computer and couldn't get it to work. But my husband went out and bought me a new one.
Oh,
so I'm on his brand new computer, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Yay, I'm here.
Then you forgot to plug in your old one. That's all that was wrong with it.
All righty. Next, let's check in with Nellie Rachel, who's in the center left.
Well, just doing my regular on Wednesday, my no elimination gin, where you can play into your heart's content, and a good place to learn how to play gin, because you don't want one and done.
Indeed. Gin is very big in there for our new members. So are cards in general. Thank you, Nellie. And Lady Misty is in the bottom left. Lady Misty, what you got going on in there?
I got a question up for the Alleys in Space event that's coming, and a couple other quests that are going to go out for the month. Also, Dragon Rider Kid and Misty Spades Club is happening on the weekly, so everybody's welcome to come.
Way cool. Kaz, I think you're in the bottom center, so let's go to you next.
Hi guys. So this week we actually, right after this, Blinkers has a buggy bash going on, so hopefully we can all just do a field trip over to buggy bashing. But then on Friday we are having a party at Club WoW. It's going to be 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, so we're going to have a huge party at Club WoW. Club WoW is going to be a weekly Friday thing now, so I hope you all come to join us.
Yeah, sorry it is running late. Glob in the center square, the man of the hour himself. What have you been up to since making this amazing video that's brought Bear back to life?
Well, I haven't been on there much, but every time I'm just amazed about how many people there are. It's just crazy that my video was able to do this, and I'm really glad, and it's so cool to be able to see everyone, and I hope it lasts forever. It's awesome. That's it.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool indeed. Next up is actually it's Girly up in the top center, I think. What you been up to lately?
Well, I had taken a hiatus from there for a while because I had a baby, and because I had been working on the Facebook page, I saw Glob bringing all these people back and thought, oh, I have to come back too, so here I am.
Well, welcome home. Next, strangely enough, somebody who's never managed to log off is Lost in the Woods in the top right. What you been up to,
That's
Lost?
an option to log off? I didn't realize that.
Strangely enough, Lost, you can log off from this place.
And I can go to sleep too?
Well, you can log off, but sleeping is optional.
Okay. Nah, not much happening here. Except I have on Tuesday evenings before Francis's trivia, spades. Anybody wants to play spades? There is some cash given away, and usually fun.
Ooh, the secret is to bid 14.
Yeah, get a 14 bid anyways every time. 15 better. We have one of those.
15's better? Yeah, if you can get it. Pull it off. That's a good trick. All right, thank you, Lost. And next, let's see if Rickba, have you found your voice?
Type your life story in the box.
Okay, and the sound of crickets means I don't think he's found his voice. So let's check in with Banshee Kate in the bottom right square. What you been up to lately, Kate?
Oh, hey there. I am going to be starting a brand new paintball event for Froggy, who hasn't been in game for quite a long time in World, and I'm going to help her out. She is having a Froggy Night Paintball. There's a 10,000 T-Buck prize for being the last Avy standing most of the time by the end of the event. And that's going to be over at Orion's Perch in Central Cangreo. So join Froggy_events to get an invite to the Froggy Night Paintball.
All right, and I guess you probably also want to avoid those action tags to sit down. In that case, if you want to be the last person standing.
Yeah.
But very good, Kate. All righty. Now, let's see. I believe it was Babs that won the last round of squares here. So forget you for a while, Babs. We're going to start off with Dallas. Dallas, you get to choose first. Which square would you like?
I'm going to go with top right.
Top right, bold choice. It's Lost in the Woods. Are you sure you want to call on Lost? You could use a lifeline if you want. No, wait, that's another game show.
The fact that you say, are you sure you want to call Lost? It's like, definitely.
Lost.
My homeboy.
Go ahead and turn on your square there, Lost.
Who owns the best buggy rental service in the world? Lost in the Woods does. Yeah. You have to change your question. My bad.
Oh. Rickba says that he's been a burden on society and will continue in that way. Well, we all have to have a direction in life, Rick. So there we go. Anyway, Lost.
Downhill fast.
Yeah, indeed, Lost. Sorry about that, Rick. At least you got your voice in here. There we go. I've got to find a question. Let's see, we did this one, we did that one. Oh, wait, I'm talking out loud.
If it's what I did
here.
last week, I ain't got a clue.
That's okay, and we don't care what you do in your woodshed either. Lost. In the video during bingo, what name does Lady Misty say that she insists on calling Globatron? Lady Misty calls him what?
Hmm. Um, uh, I know she didn't want to, call him Glob. She didn't like the name. I kind of like it. I think it works out pretty good, but I think it was just Tron, maybe?
Tron, maybe. Would you agree or disagree?
Agreed.
And that would be a good agreement. She did indeed call him Tron. Tron 3, now in production from post-production from Disney. Circle's going to get that square there lost, so you took the little thing and put an O in there, would you? That's good. The big O is already there. Okay, moving right along. We're back over to Babs.
Oh my God, I don't know which one to go in, guys. What do y'all think?
Center square.
I don't know. I'm gonna go center.
Bottom left.
Center. I guess I'm gonna go with Glob.
Oh my God, that was good, Lost. Very good, very good. And the center square, Glob. All right, so Glob. Yep, wrong window. Sorry, here comes your question. Glob, the first night of Tiki Talk Trivia that Globatron attended, that's you, in the video, what was the prize that evening? You might remember this as you walked away with it.
Yeah, I remember it, and it was a Clucky prop, the mascot.
A Clucky prop. Would you agree or disagree?
Yeah, Clucky props are one of my favorites, but no, I'm gonna disagree. That was tricky.
Indeed, that was a good disagreement because it was actually a cotton candy prop. So X is going to get that center square. Alrighty, and now we're back over to Dallas. Dallas, who are you going to call?
Bottom left.
The bottom left is Lady Misty. Lady Misty, you there? I guess she is. In the video, Lady Misty, which gin tournament did Globatron attend?
That would be mine, Dragon Rider Gin.
Dragon Rider Gin. She could be telling the truth. She could just be getting one more advertisement in. Would you agree or disagree?
Agree.
And strangely enough, that would be a good agreement. She wasn't just getting another plug-in for her event. That was actually the answer. So good job. Circle gets the square. We're back over to Babs.
I do not know what to do. Well, I don't. I'm just. I don't know where I want to go.
Well, it's only a few hours to closing time, but I think you should hang out here and finish the game. Maybe Disneyland, huh?
I guess I'm going to go with Banshee Kate.
Banshee Kate in the bottom right. Banshee, according to the video, across the street from his home, in real life, where does Ozgate mention that he works?
Oh,
Ozgate.
that would be the local dispensary.
The local dispensary. Would you agree or disagree?
I mean, Ozgate often sounds like he just visited the local dispensary, but I'm going to disagree.
He may run the morning wake and bake these days, but that would be a good disagreement because he actually works at a church. He mentions that in the video. So X is going to get the square, and we're back over to Dallas.
Top left.
The top left for the block. Music Mom, oh my. I mean, thank you for being here this evening, Music Mom. You're doing an awesome job. Now, here comes your question. In the video, what's C1's favorite thing to do in there? Christ ones. Music Mom is thinking it over. I think I smell wood burning. Maybe it's chestnuts. Music Mom, got an answer? Music Mom.
Sorry, yeah, C1, I think she prefers to do questing.
Questing.
She likes to do questing.
Good answer. Questing. Would you agree or disagree?
Disagree. It's paintball. She's legendary of it.
Indeed. Paintball. Circle gets the square. All righty. And now we're back over to Babs. Tough choice now, Babs.
No. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's.
Nelly?
Oh, what? My God. Okay, let me think.
Okay.
I didn't mean to choose Nelly, but we'll go with Nelly.
Did you want to go? Did you want to go with Girly or somebody else? Rick,
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go with Nelly, but that's fine.
Nelly. Okay. Let's hope this doesn't ruin a friendship. Nelly, on the very first tour, C1 took Glob on. What was the first spot she took him to? The first tour that C1 gave for Glob.
Those little tinkle tinkles that you hear, Crystal Gardens.
Ah, the Crystal Gardens. Would you agree, Babs, or disagree?
Okay, guys. I'm gonna agree. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna agree.
And that actually was a good agreement. X is going to get that square. That was one of the first places, and there was indeed the tinkle tinkle noise. I've never heard it called that before, but that's a pretty apt description. Back over to Dallas.
Top medal for the win.
The top medal is Eagerly, I think, isn't it? Is Eagerly? Okay. Are you there? Oh, yes, you are there. Okay. Oh, is it just, did I say it wrong? Is it EC Girly? Apologies if I'm getting it wrong.
Just Girly's fine. No worries.
All right, we'll go Girly then. I like that. On day, oh, I'm sorry, I scrolled a little bit. On day 16, which guided tour event did Globatron attend? On day 16, which guided tour event did Globatron attend?
That was the one where we talked about Music Mom's lovely driving and a Babs flotilla.
The Babs Flotilla. Would you agree or disagree?
Agree. I get to use Babs against Babs. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, what did you say again, Dallas? I lagged out a bit.
Agree with Babs.
Oh, unfortunately, no. Day 16 was Sam Dark's hoverbike ride. So X is going to, wait, it doesn't cause a win, does it? No, yep. X gets the square. And we're back over to Babs. Tough choice, Babs. Remember, it's played like a game of tic-tac-toe, and people do want to win.
Yeah. I don't think I mean, like...
You're going to win either way.
I think I'm going to go with Rickpa.
Rickpa.
For a win, I hope.
Okay, Rickpa. On day 21. Wait a minute, who did you pick? Sorry, Babs.
Rickpa.
Oh, Rickpa.
Yeah.
Okay. On day 21, Globatron went to a yard sale run by _Jess. What did he buy at that yard sale? A classic buggy. Rickpa has suggested it's a classic buggy. Would you agree or disagree, Babs? Wrong game show, Babs. Don't wait for the translation. Answer me now.
I'm going to disagree. He bought an aquarium.
Wow, indeed he did buy an aquarium. X gets the square and, wow, wins the game. So that's 2 in a row, Babs. Normally we do play a third game for fun, but we are extremely late in getting this done. So I would like
we do a speed run.
I would like to thank everybody because there's another event backed up with us. Now, whose event is that, by the way?
Blinkers.
Blinker's event. So, Blinker's event, tell them about your event. Is it a Buggy Bash? So, Cass, can you say a little bit about this event?
Yeah, so we're all going to head over to Blinker's Buggy Bash right after this, and there are first, second, and third place prizes. And this is going to be weekly, ladies and gentlemen, so buckle up and get your buggies rolling.
Question: Can we use monster trucks?
Why would you want a geomite? You'd lose. They're like a big bouncing ball. Thing I cranked up
Oh, you did all right.
Blockheads here before.
Start up your engines, let's
Did
go!
your voice trainer ever quit?